Hey, what's up guys? Hey, Terry here, 2-6 player. Guys, in this video what we're going to do is we're going to take an exclusive look at Tiger's takeaway. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to always understand that Tiger is using 2-6 principles. Okay, he's using, adjust my camera in here a little bit. He's using the 2-6 process. Okay, down a little more here, sorry about that. He's using a 2-6 process, okay? Because 2-6 is a brand. I'm sorry, 2-6 is a process. It's a process used to get you to play better golf and to have you understand exactly what two simple swing thoughts these guys use to accomplish 80% of their golf swing before they even swing the club, okay? Everyone knows that to be a good golfer, guys, you have to master, okay, the grip and the posture, okay? If Tiger wasn't gripped and postured right, there's no way he could put a good swing on this ball, okay? And it goes for any golfer, okay? So what we have to understand is, what are the basic principles that can get us in the same positions, okay? Because position golf is now the best way to learn golf only if, okay, only if you grip and posture right. Now, looking at Tiger's grip. Now, you can't see it from here too good. It's a leverage grip. Now, what do I mean? I mean that his rear forearm is engaged for power, okay? It's stacked for power as he comes to the ball. Now, we're not going to get through it. We're not going to get to it on this video. But just know the way his rear hand is gripped on the club, that his rear forearm is gripped for power, okay? Now, his lead hand is basically along for the ride. His lead hand is his target hand. Okay, so these hands are working together as a unit to hit a good golf shot. Now this is camera angle, but he's set up. He's probably got just a tad more weight on his lead leg. Why do we know this? Because see how the front foot is kind of feathered out a little bit. Okay, maybe it's just a tad more weight on the lead leg. Now, guys, these tour pros, they understand what it means not to sway off the ball. Okay, so they're never going to sway off the ball too much at all. Okay, it's almost like a basketball player who shoots good free throws. Okay, they just have good fundamentals and they're not going to do too much to ruin their basic fundamental. Okay, now as you can see, at setup, Tiger's golf club is relatively close to his inner thigh. Okay, so let's take a look at his takeaway. Okay. So we've set it all up. Tiger has the nice grip, the nice posture. So now he's in a mold. He's in a mold that's going to give him a great possibility for a good takeaway. Okay, so let's see how Tiger takes the club away. And what we're going to watch is, we're going to watch how silent he comes off the ball. Okay, we're going to watch his wrist. We're going to watch how he, what we call how he buys real estate on the takeaway, because he needs that on the downswing. Okay, so here we go. So as Tiger takes the club away, see how he creates that real estate. He comes off the ball. Okay, there's the hit. There's his hit. Now he comes off the ball. You see how here nothing's moved. The only thing that's moved is the shaft in his hands. Now he's moved the club back with his bigger muscles. He's moved the club back primarily with the shoulder muscle in his right arm here. Okay, big muscles are moving this club back. The big muscles, the shoulders, the arms. Okay, the hands and the wrists and the fingers are staying quiet. The shaft is now moving off the ball in a relatively straight fashion. Okay, now it's not totally straight. Okay, the club is already starting to go back on the arc. But for those of us who have always taken the club back to the inside for years, this move is going to feel like it's going straight back. Okay, but notice his body hasn't moved. Okay, his core, his hips, his knees really hasn't moved. So as we take the club back a little further, notice as he goes back, now the closer he gets to parallel, notice how there's just a slight move. Okay, a slight move. You can see that, a slight move in that front leg. That front leg is now starting to what? Starting to rotate back. Okay, the front leg here is starting to rotate back a little bit. Okay, the rest of his body's still relatively quiet. He's still centered. Okay, he's not moving any weight on the outside of that rear foot. And now he is already back to parallel, okay, to create the space. Okay, he's creating the width. It's a wide, wide takeaway. Okay, now we can learn a lot from this. Let's go back. Let's go back to here. So as he's coming back, notice his club head. You probably can't see it too well in this angle, but notice his club head. His club head is not being rolled open. Okay, he's not rolling it open. So the wrists are still pretty much in stone like they were it's set up, which means that this club head is not going to roll open. So this club head, okay, is what I call closed, okay, absolute, but it's still square to the swing plane. When I say closed absolute, if somebody were to say, hey, you know, if they took a ruler or whatever and said, you know, on the basis of how this club is made and how the club head right now in relationship to the shaft is, technically the club head is closed, and you'd be right. But because he is swinging on an arced swing plane, okay, and he hasn't moved his wrists, in terms of he hasn't rolled his wrist, let's go back to the setup here. The fact he hasn't rolled his wrist, okay, means what? Okay, his club head is square here. It's square here off the ball. So he hasn't rolled his wrist. He's taken his wrist pretty much on a nice level, stiff move back. That means that this club head, even though it's closed absolute, it's square to the swing plane. Okay, it's square to the swing plane. Okay, so that's the takeaway. Tiger bought the real estate. What do I mean again? What do I mean by buying the real estate? It means that he's creating the space here. He's creating all the space he needs here, okay, on the takeaway, okay, because he's going to have to use that on his downswing. He moves the club back. His hip starts to... Now, guys, what I mean by as his front leg is starting to rotate, as this leg starts to rotate back, that means his rear hip is starting to move back. His rear hip is starting to rotate back. Okay. Now, remember when I said that he might have a little more weight on his lead leg? Okay. The reason why I say that is because when he takes the club back and that rear hip starts to rotate, okay, for him to stay centered, for him to keep his body centered here, okay, he has to leave more weight on that lead leg to counteract that lead hip going back so he can stay centered. Very key move in the backswing. Okay. And of course, as his rear hip starts to rotate, a little more weight on the lead leg, okay, means now he can now get the width in his arms, okay, and get the width in his shaft and his club head going back. Okay, hope this helps. This is exactly how you take the club away. And if you do this, this is a drill. You can do this as a drill to make sure that you can keep all your posture and all your body parts moving. Now this isn't superhuman, guys. This is pretty basic, pretty easy. Okay, so we can all do this. Okay. Now, for those of you who are joining me from YouTube, go ahead and click the link below if you want more 2-6 videos now. Okay, I've got them all lined up for you. For more videos, I'll put more videos on a playlist so you can get those via email without coming to YouTube. Now, for those of you who want to learn more, who want basically the reference Bible in golf, okay, click on the 2-6 e-course. Okay, 5-star reviews, guys. Golfers all over the world are loving the 2-6 e-course because it's videos and graphics, infographs, everything that you need to become a better golfer all in one place. Okay, just click the link for the 2-6 e-course. Again, it'll be below this video. Now, what I'm going to do is I haven't posted it yet, but I'm going to post the Master 2-6 Leverage Grip Spine-Centered Posture video. Okay, so you can get up to speed on everything we're talking about here as far as Tiger's posture and grip, or any golfer's posture and grip to get on board. And I'll post that. I'm trying to get these posted in the video, but I'll probably have to post it below this video also until I get that going. Okay, so hope you enjoy, hope you opt in, hope to see you on the inside. Let's get going and join the thousands of golfers who are already getting position golf, okay, in their mindset, okay, with 2 simple swing thoughts to play better golf. Okay.